Hey friends, welcome to One Little Coder. In this video, we are going to look at a new Python package called opep. So this package does one thing very simple. What it does is it opens PEPs on your terminal. So first of all, what is PEP? PEP stands for Python Enhancement Proposals. So this is the way a new feature gets added into Python. So as you all know, Python is an open source programming language. So there is a huge development team. But how does someone confirm what goes in a particular version? So when someone says Python 3.7 is getting launched or Python 2.6 is getting launched, so how does one make sure that what goes inside it, or what kind of changes that particular language brings in? For example, you can see Walrus PEP, which means you know about the Walrus operator, which is this kind of operator. Where do I get it? Walrus, the Walrus operator, it is like this. So this is called Walrus operator. So this was very recently implemented. It was part of a PEP. So you know that in PEP 572, this assignment expression, this got changed, and that is where this Walrus operator got it's an informal name, but it got, this is how it got incorporated within Python language. So starting from I think probably on 3.8, you can use Walrus operator. So this is what PEP is. So if you are someone who is interested in Python code development, or just you're so bored and doing code, so you can use this package. So let's go ahead and start installing the package. Before we do that, thanks to the developer Vinayak Mehta who created this package. This developer also has a buy me a coffee page. So if you are someone who's utilizing an open source package for profit, please consider donating it to the developer. It would mean a lot to them. But if you cannot, at least star their repo. That would appreciate the effort that they have put in maintaining this open source package and developing it and keeping it available for all of us. So let's go ahead and do pip install. So in my case, I'm going to do pip3 install opep. So let's see that it's getting installed. So once it gets installed, you can actually see that it's installed. So let me clear the page. Let's go back. So there are two ways you can do it. One is you can open a pip with a given version. For example, if you want 572, you can say opep 572, or you can just open a random pip. Okay, so you can do either of these two. So, and this is available as a CLI, so you don't have to really invoke Python. So what we can do is you can say opep. Let's first put nothing. Okay, ideally it should throw some error. So it's showing, it says missing argument number, so you have to give some number. So let's put opep in this case, which is 572. So as you can see, you have Guido. So this PEP is actually very popularly known, where this Walrus operator, this notation, this became slightly controversial, and after that controversy, Guido van Rossum, who started created Python initially, stepped down from the kind of a chief maintainer, benevolent dictator. I think it's called BDFL. Let's say BDFL. Yeah, it's called benevolent dictator for life. So after this particular issue, you would have probably read that Guido stepped down from BDFL, not exactly from BDFL, I think, but from this active process. So you can see that what is this pip involving abstract. This is a proposal for creating a way to assign to variables with an expression using the notation name expression. So you can start pressing enter, and then it would start giving you more information. So you can control Z, I think. Okay, so you can control Z and then you get out of it, and then you again, if you want something random, you can say opep random, then it opens a random pip. So in this case it is 353. You can see what is the title. So using S size, so you can again control Z and then opep random. So you can like randomly get these pips, and then you can have some understanding. Or maybe if you know a particular pip, let's say you go to pip index and then you start looking into it, and then you want to see something finished pep. Let's say you want to see something related to X range. So this is one related to X range, and you know it is 0 to 0. So now you go and you say opep. Okay, let me clear the screen. Opep 0 to 0. I think 0 to 6. Okay, there is nothing like that. 260. Sorry, 26 opep 260. So you can see there is a title, simplify X range. So it basically comes from here, but you don't have to leave your terminal. So when you're a developer, you try to code, so you try to be as productive as possible. So you try to avoid ways in which you have to leave the terminal. So if you're, let's say I use VS Code, so if you are someone like me who use VS Code, so you can just turn to your terminal and then start just type opep random, and then you just get this pep. So you can have a look at what is going on with this pep, when it was implemented, so all this information. So you can see that starting from Python 2.2, X range got simplified. So this is a wonderful package. I just keep on calling this a package, but it's basically a CLI tool, but packaged as a package. So if you're someone who is very much interested in Python code development, or how Python language has evolved, this is definitely a package that you should check it out. It's a very small, simple package, but it can help you get some context around how the language has been developed or evolved by reading through PEP documentations. So once again, if you're not familiar with PEP, PEP stands for Python Enhancement Proposals. Python standards come from it. Python language, how the language is designed, how it operates, comes from it. So this should be really helpful if you are a young aspiring developer who wants to get into core Python development. As I said before, Python is an open source language. You can actually look at core Python contribution. Okay, so you can see what is core Python mentorship. So you have all this information you can actually get into, and then start understanding how you can get into core Python contribution. So going through PEP would give you a lot more understanding about it. So like I said before, if you like this package, or if you like any other package of this developer, please at least star their repo, and also consider sponsoring or buy a coffee for the developer. It would definitely mean a lot for the developer, and also it would enrich the open source ecosystem that all of us are leveraging. And if you like this video, please give a like, and share your kind feedback about this channel and videos in the comment section. Until next video, take care of yourself. See you.